Hey, hens and roosters, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I am Naomi, and this is Summer Hen Beauty. Today, we are talking about what I learned about beauty this month. You might want to sit down. I'm going to tell you something really shocking. I went to Sephora. I know. It was a shock to me too. It was certainly a shock to Visa. But I went to Sephora, and I want to tell you a little bit about how it went. I went for their spring sale, 15% off. It was pretty exciting. I had a list. I'm going to tell you what was on my list. My list were 5 things. First, highlighter and contour. 2, contour brush. 3, finishing powder. Is that upside down? I hope not. No. 4, concealer. 5, a very specific color of NARS lipstick. You'll notice, by the fact that I held them all up for the camera, that I have all of those in my possession. I own them, and it almost wasn't that way. I will tell you the story, my harrowing tale at Sephora. So, first step, I went to buy this. I said, hi, I would like cream, contour, and highlighter, please. And she said, oh, have you tried the new Too Faced? And I was like, ooh, is that a cream contour? And she's like, no, it's a contour palette. I was like, oh, cool. Is it a cream contour palette? And she's like, And I was like, what is it? And she says, it's a powder. And I said, well, I'm not really here for a powder. And she goes, are you new at contouring? And I was like, I am new at contouring. She says, you want a powder? And I was like, see, I don't think I do. I think I want a cream because I watched a video and it showed me how to do the cream and I was all excited. And she's like, yeah, I think you'd be better off with a powder. Like, do we know each other? So anyway, after a lot of back and forth, and I was starting to get seriously disappointed, she puts the Too Faced thing in my basket. And I love Too Faced. I really do. I think Too Faced is awesome. I own most of Too Faced, but I was here for something else. Cool. So then I was like, all right, yay, I'm going to go buy my brush. And she's like, oh, you don't need one. I was like, oh. She's like, there's a brush in there? I'm like, yeah, but I really like the Sephora Pro line. It's really good. And she's like, yeah, but the brush in there's pretty good too. Pretty good too. Okay, I want the best brush. And she's like, yeah, I really don't think you're going to need it. Why don't you just try it and then see if you need it later, you can come back. Okay, well, it's not going to be on sale later, and then it won't be any fun anymore. So here I am. No thing 1 I wanted, no thing 2 that I wanted. Moving on, finishing powder. I specifically wanted this brown. I just hadn't decided on my color. She says, have you tried Urban Decay? And I was like, Urban Decay what? Because yes, I have tried a lot of Urban Decay. She says, this I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I was actually here for the Hourglass. And she's like, this one's really good. I was like, is it better than the Hourglass? Well, no, but it's really good and okay. Can you take me to the Hourglass? And she says, well, I used to work for Urban Decay and I really, really love the company. Well, maybe you should go back and work for Urban Decay because right now I'm trying to buy something from Hourglass. I'm sure it's a nice company too. Okay, moving on. Concealer. Yeah. I didn't know what I wanted in a concealer. I just wanted something awesome. And she says, so what do you want in a concealer? I said, well, I use Boing usually, but I just kind of want to break it up. I want a wand. You know, I see them in the videos. They use the wands. I want a wand. I want to stop sticking my finger in things. She's like, you could use a brush. Boing's a really good concealer. I know it's a really good concealer. I've been using it for years. So eventually we were able to get this from NARS. I really like it, by the way. Last, while we were in NARS, this. Okay, so NARS's cult blush is called Orgasm. This is their associated lipstick. It's really nice. Would you like to know how I know? I'll tell you how I know. Because I have it in a miniature from this little kit right here. And I liked it so much, I decided to buy a full size. So that in case they pull a Mac and take it away because they're mean, I will have one in reserve. So I say, can you point me to the lipsticks? Because I wasn't wearing my glasses. And she says, which one are you looking for? And I tell her, and she says, what are you wearing on your lips right now? And I said, I think fresh sugar tulip or something? I don't know. She says, they're pretty similar colors. It's true they are. You could probably get away with that. And by this point, I'm just ready to lose it. I'm like, I'm VIP Rouge. I buy a lot of makeup. I'm about to buy a lot of makeup today because I have been onslaughted by your emails telling me that I can have 15% off. I'm excited. I have a list, okay? I have ADD. I made a list. This is a big deal. And she has literally tried to convince me out of everything that I was going to buy. And it got to the point where I was really disappointed. And perhaps if I was at a later stage in my life, I would have just been all cantankerous and old about it and just been like, you know what, screw you, lady, and found someone else. But I didn't. And I was getting really nervous, and she was making it seem like it wasn't going to be fun to use the things that I thought were going to be fun. And so I will tell you what I have learned about beauty and stuff this month. You have to be your own advocate. You have to stand up for yourself. If you came in looking for this, if somebody shows you something better and that excites you, then get out. Goodbye this. You're gone. You're dead to me. But if somebody's trying to talk you down to something or trying to move you over and it's not exciting you and it's not getting you into this, this is supposed to make you feel empowered and beautiful and sovereign. And if somebody in one of these places is not giving you those feelings, then screw them. Buy what you wanted to buy. And so if you go in because you watched a video of mine and you're like, Naomi says that the Bum Bum Cream tastes like unicorn caramel ponies, and you're like, I want in there, and you go in to buy it and she's like, ooh, have you tried the new? It's your bum. You can put whatever you want on it. Okay? So that is what I have learned about beauty this month. You have to be in charge of you. And whatever anybody else says, if it makes you happy, go that way. If it doesn't make you happy, stay with what you were going to do. That is your public service announcement for the month. Now, what next? Well, what's next for me is I'm going to go put all this stuff on my face, possibly in a completely incorrect order. What's next for you, though, if you are not yet part of Club Hen and Rooster, you can do so. You can press subscribe, which should be like there or there, perhaps. Not sure. And that will get you subscribed to Summer Hen. And you can also click the little bell and YouTube will notify you automatically whenever I come out with a new video. It's exciting. Hens, roosters, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow.